If you would subscribe to the live screen sharing room on DAX and watch every day the live trades I do on time during the market hours, the first hour of cash trading and then US session, and why I'm taking these trades, you can go on my Twitter page here at this name and click this on the pinned tweet here. This link which will prompt you to a paper subscription service which is have a small description here, and the first 2 days is free, then you can have free cancellation if you wish so, and then it's just 19 euros a month. So if you click login here, then this will prompt you to a subscription details, and then you will need to let me know about this so I can send you the password, and so you can be able to log in every day and watch the live screen sharing. Or you can just go to my YouTube channel here, which I upload every day the video after what happened after the European cash market closes, and this is the link here of the everyday recording after the market closes. So this is just free, so you can feel free to go here and just watch this. Okay, hello everyone. So as you experienced yesterday, we had a very nice breakout, both weekly and monthly highs. This week's highs and monthly highs up to 900s. Here then price rallied all the way up towards 12,000 at the end of electronic trading later after the European cash close. So today we need to see if price will manage to hold support above 12,000 here. So if we see any kind of support here, we'll try to go long for a continuation and a move up to 12,100. In case of a failure of 12,000, of course, this can be traded towards the short side, and price, if it goes below yesterday's point of control, 975 or so, likely to balance within this low volume breakout area. This is what tends to happen when we have breakouts and failing to have continuation further upside. In case of a pullback, we like to see what price will do at 900, which is the breakout level, and people who bought here will again defend this level, and price will likely to have initiative support at least. So nothing changed in the market from yesterday, so we're looking for basically for continuation further upside. Also we have some euro dollar weakness due to dollar strength, and euro dollar goes towards 105 or so. If it breaks further and dollar DXY index strengthens more, perhaps we'll see further upside on DAX. This helps DAX higher when we have dollar strength and euro weakness. So we need to see how this can be traded now. We have a small trend before the cash open. Of course, this doesn't mean price cannot just collapse straight down at the cash open. So we have 5 minutes until the cash open. If you have any questions, feel free to ask through the chat for the new people are here. Thanks. Also, as we've seen and talked about a couple of weeks back, for this medium-term consolidation range with top up to 900s and bottom down to 500s here, you can see we rallied, pullback, held support 700s, then continuation, and yesterday we broke out. So we wanted to see, in case of a pullback, if the retest here at 900s will hold once again support. The same idea is like this retest here at 700s right after this rally, so something like this perhaps. Of course, we need to see how this can be traded today, and if it goes straight towards the upside instead of giving a pullback, or generally price just balancing below 12,000. Initiated a short position against 12,000 here in midpoint of initial balance, although still within the initial balance of the day. Need to see if price give us a retest at initial balance low 87s or so. So far failed to hold above 12,000 and yesterday's high here. So looking for a pullback down towards yesterday's point of control, then eventually price to balance lower, too early to judge, entries at 95s. So let's see if this can go and exceed further down and give us a pullback here. Key level for this is to hold below initial balance low, hold resistance, then continuation lower. So let's see. Stopped out of the short trade here, price immediately held support at initial balance low of the day, now trading above 12,000. Need to see if this can hold so can go long at the retest and support for further upside. Although be aware that when we have breakout trades, trend days would tend to see sideways action the next day. So let's give it some time to see. Immediately held support here and immediately reversed. So price all the way to initial balance high, looking to see if it gives a pullback here to go long against this 12,000 level. Immediately traded higher. Not sure if it will give the pullback though. Let's give it some time and see. Initiated a long position here on VWAP 12,007 for continuation higher. Of course, we need to see if this will happen and price will not just balance sideways and failing either side. This will be the worst case scenario for trend continuation. So let's see if this pullback can hold support at 12,000 or so, then price gradually grind higher. At the moment failed either side of the range, so let's see. Scale out first target here 10 points, still having two targets to go for further upside, looking to see if price will break out and trend towards 12,100, still within the initial balance range at the moment, although held nicely support on VWAP initial balance midpoint and 12,000 psychological level. So let's see, now above initial balance high, we need to see how further up this can extend. So we have 21 points, scale out second profit target here 23s. We have as a first hour of cash trading range here 35 points or so, so this is likely to expand another 15 points to come up at its most common range for first hour of cash trading, which is 55 points or so. So price breaking out higher. The question is by how much this can extend. Very nice breakout. So if we would like to have a look on the bigger time frame here on the daily chart, looking multiple years back towards all-time highs, you can see price broke out these important swing highs generally when we were down towards 11,400. Now trading higher. Also, just to remind that US equities is much higher, hitting all-time highs almost every week, and DAX is still behind. So if DAX would like to catch up, we're likely to see a move down up to 12,400, which is the all-time high for DAX. I'm not suggesting this can happen today generally, but this is where price is heading here. So short position to be very cautious and short limited, as price is massively towards the upside. So key for the upside for now is to hold above the initial balance high, hold some support, then gradually grind higher. Unless this is a failure and price just comes inside the initial balance again. Scale out further the position, now moving stop to break even here just above entry price, looking to hold the position as much as possible, potentially all the way up to 12,100. Need to see the second 30-minute candle here when it opens, if it continues towards further upside, as people will try to catch the top and shorts will have to cover it fast. Price will exaggerate towards the upside. So we still have 4 minutes for the second 30-minute candle to see if it opens and continues higher or if it just ranges here. Key level here, initial balance high, to see if this pullback will hold support and continue higher, or if it will trades back inside initial balance. You can see the second 30-minute candle here. Initial price action was to go lower instead of grind higher. Of course, as said earlier, when we have breakout days, we tend to see next day sideways consolidation. So let's see. So flatten the rest of the trade here, flat now, no position. So we saw some failure above to hold above initial balance high. The next line in the sun is 12,000 to see if it holds once again and generally trades above and grinds higher, or if this will just balance within this range here. Okay, so here we are 1 hour into the European cash trading. You can see price mainly balanced here within initial balance range, failed to hold an extension either side, high or low. Although if we see generally price to grind lower below 12,000 here, perhaps price would like to balance at this low volume area, low volume breakout area. Of course, will not trade this in the midday and will come back again at the US session. Okay, hello again. So mostly sideways price action as anticipated this morning after we seen yesterday's couple of hundred of points of breakout since down to from 800 up to 12,000 or so. Now sideways consolidation with respect of support of yesterday's point of control. Also haven't managed to go long at this level, but we would like to see what price will do if once again retest this low of the day. Here we can see absorption, means price every time tries to break down there is getting absorbed. Then everyone who is trying to short there or still holding short above VWAP, for example, with a stop or above 12,000, have to cover, and then price rallies all the way towards the other side. So let's see SPY also testing 236 level. So we need to see if we either hold resistance here on VWAP and allow this a couple of 30 minutes or so to see if it finds any kind of weakness. If something doesn't change fundamentally, like a news catalyst or something else, we're not looking for a huge moves this afternoon, so cautious taking trades if trade anything. This is a short position here against VWAP, not sure, price just failing to extend lower, seeing some selling on SPY below 236. Need to see if price will manage to go down towards the loss of the day, and if will not get absorbed and goes further down just to balance at this low volume area here. Entry at 81. So let's see if it goes down to 69.70 area. Out of the short trade, once entered here, price immediately against the trade. You can see here this absorption, as I was talking earlier, every little pullback is getting absorbed until everyone gives up and price spikes all the way to the other side. So if this happens, we would like to see what price will do at the highs of the day, 12,033. Very muted price action now with pushing higher highs. So let's see. So price failed to extend above 12,000 here. Just as soon as I exited the short position, price gave a pullback lower. So that's the reality of trading here. So let's see if this can be absorbed once again here at the low of the day and price holds support and then gradually grinds higher. Although not good, not happy that I missed this failure up here. So let's. And is there the long position here at initial balance low against this low which failed to extend lower. So looking to see if price can gradually grind higher towards the high of the day. SPY held support at 236, now moving towards the gap fill. So if DAX will follow, then likely to go above 12,000 or so. Scale out first target here just below 12,000, still having more to scale out on the way up. Would like to see if this eventually breaks 12,000 and goes towards the high of the day. As said earlier, this is an absorption area here, so the same, it is this little retest here which price held support and rallied straight up. So next thing to see is if price gradually grinds above 12,000. So price pushing further upside above 12,000, scale out second target here. You can see very clearly absorption here, although best entry would have been down to 970s for this setup. So let's see how further up this can extend as we're getting closer to the European cash equity close. Spike straight up to initial balance high here. You can see, as said earlier, everyone which is sort of likely to cover. Market makes you think this will fail here, and then sells lower, although this is exactly the opposite happening. Flatten my position here, of course, could have held this all the way up towards the high of the day. So let's see if it goes there. We'll try to initiate a short position up to 12,030s in order for price to reverse back towards 12,000 and the midpoint of this today's range. Nice trade here. Okay, so here are a few minutes until the European cash equity close. You can see price failed to the tick here at initial balance high and didn't even retest previous high, which was my level of interest to go short there for a price to balance back inside the range. Although nice long trade here and scale out full targets before the initial balance high. Also the same in the morning here. So that's it for today. You can see, as said earlier, price will not expect much from today's session, as this tends to happen after breakout days. We need to see tomorrow if price will continue and hold support at today's lows, or if it fails to go and balance within this low volume trading area.